another breakout session. This is breakout session number 66. I'm calling this one 5 Notes That Changed the World. That's just a LOL. So I want to say hello to all the Guitar League members out there around the country that might be watching. And as usual, I would ask anybody who's watching, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell and hit the like button if you like it. And I sure would appreciate it. So it's been a minute since I've done any videos, so we'll get right into this one. Today we're going to be talking about a minor pentatonic scale. I've done several videos on different scales and different shapes of scales. We've done the triangle rectangle, we've done the House of Blues, we've done the BB box, we've done all kinds of different shapes. I'm a big proponent of shapes. Well, I've got a new shape for you, and I call it the key shape. Okay, so all the materials will be down in the description, along with some of the links to the videos that I've previously done on this subject. But to make this quick today, a minor pentatonic scale would be an A, a C, a D, an E, a G, and an A. Okay? So, we know there's a G and an A, right? So let's start on a G. Let's come up here to the 3rd fret on the fat E string with our index finger. And then play that G, and then play that A, and then drop down a string and play the C and the D right there. So there's a little rectangle right there, right? And then slide that up to the E note. Okay, so it's a little rectangle with a slide, and to me it looks like a little key shape. So now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to drop down a string, and I'm going to play that little rectangle, and I'm going to slide up. So I'm playing a little rectangle and a slide. And now, because we're going to go to the B string, we're going to just come back a fret, and we're going to go onto the B string and play 2 notes separated by a fret. So that would be a G note and an A note. And then we go down again. Here's that little rectangle. And here's that slide. So it's... And you could keep going with that if your guitar went up there. You could play another G and another A if you wanted to. G, A, E, D, C, A. Okay, so the beauty of this, it's the same notes as an A minor pentatonic scale, but that's kind of linear when we do, I mean, it's more vertical when we do that, and it sounds a lot more like a scale to me, okay? If we go this linear way, it allows us to be more musical and do little things, you know, little hammer-ons and stuff. Hammer-ons, slides, bends. And it allows us to get all the way up the neck really smoothly. You'll see Clapton doing this a lot. He uses this kind of shape. So you got a G, you got the G here too. So you got an A. You could start on A if you wanted to, and end on A. But you got a G here too. So once you get used to this little sliding thing, and it puts you can also, you know, throw in the actual pentatonic scale, the old-fashioned one that we've learned, pentatonic scale position 1 or 2, which is part of that whole sliding thing we're doing. So you're going to have the pictures of this. I think I know it's a little hard to see on here, but so it's if you start on the 3rd fret here, you're starting with the G, which is like the flat 7 of this scale. So G, A, C, D, E, G, A. There's only like 5 notes, and then you're starting over again on the A. So it's a lot of fun, and you'll see that it can sound pretty musical. I'm going to just put a little backing track on here. It's an A minor, kind of a Latin bluesy thing, and just mess around with this shape. So it's movable all over the fretboard. If we just brought it down 2 frets, we'd be in doing a G one. So it's movable all over the fretboard, and it's way easier to get from one end of the neck to the other. So I think it'll help unlock it. So let's just put a backing track on for just a little minute and mess around. So this is in A minor. So you're going to use that A pentatonic thing we just talked about, the little key shape, and you can play along with it. shaping it. I like it. Helps me find it. So you enjoy.